This is Ryan Watches a Movie, episode number 280. My name's Adam Patterson. I'm joined by Kevin Rakestraw. How are you, Kevin?
I'm doing okay.
I'm also joined by Ryan Holes. How are you?
I'm alright.
Cool. What movie do we have you watch this week?
Ice cream man.
Ice Cream Man. This is from 1995. Picked this in honor of, there's actually two ice cream days coming up. Actually, one of them is today. We're recording this a bit late. So National Ice Cream Pie Day is today, August 18th. And tomorrow, the 19th, is National Soft Ice Cream Day. So fans of ice cream, this is an exciting weekend. A very exciting weekend for you, no doubt. I have a synopsis here. Poor Gregory, after being released from the Wishing Well Sanatorium, all he wants to do is make the children happy. So Gregory reopens the old ice cream factory, and all the unappreciative brats are reprocessed into the flavor of the day.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It stars Clint Howard, and it's directed by Paul Norman. Although he goes by Norman Epstein in this movie.
Okay.
For some reason. Ryan, tell us a little bit about Ice Cream Man.
There's not much I can say. Because I don't really. I'll tell you what I saw. And you can try to make sense of it. The beginning of the movie is when Clint Howard is looking. And he witnesses a murder. And they send him to a mental hospital. And he grows up, gets out, kills people, kills a dog, kills the kids, mixes them in with the ice cream, and then eventually he gets caught. And my story to the people then eventually gets caught and goes, yeah.
It's as simple as that.
And that's it?
It's only an hour and 20 minutes long.
Okay.
And like I said, it makes absolutely no sense at all. Except for Clint Howard is the biggest creep I've ever seen. Because he has that like creamy look on his face and he hides out and watches children. And then when they ask him for ice cream, he gets snippy with them, but it's real, like his voice is real low tone, and he doesn't show much emotion. And then later on, usually kills the child or terrorizes them in some way.
I see. Kills or terrorizes. Okay, so what did you think of this?
Well, I guess that it made no sense. And Cloud's a creep.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like it.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
It's interesting because considering what we usually do on the show, you go through your whole rundown. And for me, speaking for me, I always have a really difficult time following what a movie was about. Seems really convoluted and everything. This one seems fairly straightforward.
It is because they couldn't explain it anymore.
So they're just doing things for the sake of doing. It's just, does he open an ice cream factory or does he drive an ice cream truck?
He has a truck. And he also has a small factory where he makes ice cream.
And this is a one-man show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that, Kevin, because when I was reading the synopsis, that was the first thing I thought. Like, so he opens the factory and he's driving. So he's doing it all. He's a jack of all trades here. He's making the ice cream. He's running the factory. He's driving the truck. He's selling it to the kids, mixing the kids up into the ice cream.
I know he's even killing people too. Like he's adding unnecessary things on top of his already overflowing workflow. And I like knowing that I can kind of understand why he gets snippy with these kids.
In this movie, he serves a lot of prepackaged ice cream.
So
But when they're on a cone, they're by far the worst looking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, you mean the ice cream is not good looking?
Like it's all melted.
Yeah.
And when he scoops it, he doesn't give a fuck. He just scoops it. Puts eyeballs and shit in it.
He doesn't give a fuck. He just scoops it.
Is it so? It sounds like he's just overstressed. He's got a lot to do.
I think he's overly a creep. Like he is really creepy in this.
I love so there's the one poster that I remember seeing where it's like Clint Howard and he's holding the ice cream cone and it's got like the blood and the eyeballs. And then on IMDb, there's this other poster.
Yes.
That I don't even know how to describe what's happening in this poster. It makes it look like some sort of like 90s urban thriller or something. It almost has like a Spike Lee vibe to it.
It looks like if Spike Lee made horror movies in the early 90s.
It's so odd. And then you have this kid who looks a lot like Macaulay Culkin. Maybe that's what it was. Like they were trying to make him look like...
They're trying to bank off of everything. They're like, Spike Lee's hot right now. We're trying to get the Spike Lee font going.
Yeah, you have like the purple horizon there with the moon, and then you got Clint Howard there off to the side, shushing the kid for some reason, like be quiet. Why? Why does he have to be quiet? Like he's not even looking at Clint Howard.
And I like that the other two kids are on some sort of like recon mission.
Yeah, these kids. Did the kids?
That happens in this. They have little walkie-talkie headsets.
Nice.
They quiz around at night. Although at one point, there's 3 of them. And one of them disappears. And the other 2 keep going. And then they stop. And they're like, oh, we're gonna go check on the other kid and see what he's up to. My first thought is, why you have a walkie-talkie? Why do you need to look at it?
Oh my. Yeah, I never saw this movie. It's one that like I've seen many times on like different lists, and I used to see it all the time at the video store, but I never gave it a look. And it sounds like it's nothing special. It sounds like it's just pretty bland. I also wanted to mention the comically large waffle cone that he has at one point that he fits the human head in. What's up with those waffle cones? Do they show him making the giant waffle cones?
Not out of head. Like with the eyeballs.
Well, there's this on IMDb. On IMDb, there's a still with him again shushing the camera for some reason. He just wants us all to be quiet. But it's him holding a waffle cone that has a severed head in it. Does that not happen in the movie?
Is that 9?
What?
Is it at 9?
It looks like it could be at night.
I honestly can't remember that happening.
It's like an older guy. It's not a kid. It's like an older gentleman, and he's on top of his head is maybe a scoop of ice cream.
I don't know. It's kind of reddish though. It's kind of odd looking. And he's
Yeah.
shushing. He's always shushing.
Yeah.
He
don't
knows
know.
what he wants.
Is it supposed to make him creepier? Because like
I
Sometimes-
think so.
because sometimes when people shush, it's like they do it in a creepy way. So it's
Yeah,
supposed.
that's pretty much what it does.
Mm,
But he also, at some point, he seems angry.
I see.
He's
All the
stressed
time.
out. It's because he's stressed out. He's running an
Jeez.
ice cream factory. He's doing all the routes with the ice cream truck. He's got to deal with these kids. There's also another still where he's got 2 heads on sticks. Like he's
That
beheading
happened.
a lot of people.
He treated them like puppets when he was.
How does he always find himself in situations where he has to behead people? Or is this just like wacky accidents?
No, the 2 guys received their police, and he cuts their heads off,
Damn.
puts them on a stick, and then chases the kids around.
Mm.
That actually sounds kind of cool.
I'm imagining Clint Howard running around with heads on sticks,
It's
chasing
exactly what you
children.
think of. It's
That's
so weird.
Okay. All right, you sold me on this now.
He buried the lead, you son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah. It looks like they're at least at one point they were selling this movie as a double pack with Jack Frost 2, Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman. I find it interesting that they're choosing Jack Frost 2 over Jack Frost 1 to package with this. I'm not sure why that is.
Yeah. Seems like an odd pairing. Maybe there's some sort of ice cream through line we don't know about with Jack Frost 2.
I also love the other picture on IMDb that's just a picture of the disc for Ice Cream
Yes.
and Jack Frost 2, and it just says Anthony at the top. I think that's what that says, Anthony. Like somebody wrote their name and their initials on it.
Well, that shows up on the cover of the DVD that's on
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's on both. He signed the cover of the DVD and the disc itself. Are you kidding me?
I like that. That's great. All right, let's talk a little bit about Paul Norman here. Let's see what he did in his filmography. A whole lot of
Poor.
a whole lot of porn. Yes, I was gonna say. Yeah, he did a lot of porn from the looks of it, including the popular Orgy series, the Orgy 1, 2, and 3. Did a movie called Virtual Reality. That's that's a porn.
So I guess
Is-
that's why this is Norman Epstein, I guess.
Yeah,
This
he
is when
probably.
he gets serious. But then, well, he does have one in 92 that's under Norman Epstein. I don't think that's a...
Is it a porn or no?
I think so.
Okay. The Sexual Olympics 1 and 2. He did Edward Penis Hands 1, 2, and 3. Edward Penis Hands 1, 2, and 3. Nice.
Wow.
I love that they include a random assortment of porn on IMDb. I guess any director that like crosses over into regular film, they feel it necessary.
They're like, we got to do it. We got to be honest.
Yeah.
This is his filmography.
Looks like he made his debut in 1985 with The Big Switch, which appears to be a porn. Let's see. All right. No, he did not break away from porn. I was thinking that maybe Ice Cream Man was him breaking away. Yeah, it looks like his last film was a porn called Sperm Bitches in 2001.
Oh, okay, so this is interesting. This is his first and only attempt at mainstream filmmaking. But this
Ah,
movie, interestingly enough, one of the writers of this movie would go on to write and direct Wedding Crashers
ah,
and Fred Claus, David Dobkin,
yeah, David Dobkin. I see that.
Shanghai Nights. Why didn't they use clay pigeons in Shanghai Nights instead of Wedding Crashers and Fred Claus?
I don't know.
I would have went with those two. Clay
How?
pigeons. I just remember seeing that shit at Hollywood Video all the fucking time. Clay
Yeah,
pigeons. Never watched it, but
it's bad. It was the one with Vince Vaughn was in that,
Mhm.
right? And
that's
like
like
Janine,
that was like one of his early movies, wasn't it?
I think Janine Garofalo was in that too, wasn't
Yeah.
she? It's sort of like one of the Tarantino-esque ripoffs, if I remember.
Oh man, it's got Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, I remember it not being good.
Oh, this movie was direct to DVD.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, I watched the trailer and it looks very, very low quality. It looks porn
It's
quality.
fucking. It is.
They actually in 2014, Clint Howard had a Kickstarter for Ice Cream Man 2, Sunday Bloody Sunday, to coincide with the film's 20th anniversary. Only had 70 backers and made just over $4,000.
Hmm.
Nowhere near the 300,000 that they needed.
300,000.
Well, apparently, I mean, Wikipedia is saying that this movie had a $2 million budget. So,
My God. Oh boy. All right, Ryan. Any final thoughts on Ice Cream Man before we give you your drum roll?
It was fucking dumb and it was really bad acting. Everything was bad.
uh, I love this time in the 90s, and we'll probably talk about this more on our 90s podcast, but horror movies during this time were just so amazing. You had like this was coming out right around when the Dentist movies were coming out, the one with Corbin Burnson, and
oh
then you had
god,
like you had Jack Frost coming out around this time too, and there were just so many movies like this that had like there was a I think Man's Best Friend came out around this time. Just just a great time for really bad horror movies. All right, let's give you your drum roll. What do you give Ice Cream Man?
One.
Ooh, 1 out of 10.
I want
feel like-
that one cake in. On them ladder one.
Uh-huh.
And it has like 2 and 3 of them ones.
Yeah,
Maybe more.
I know that we've had a string of ones lately.
But in that defense, I love the movie Carpool. But I still give it one because it's fucking terrible.
Sure. I get it.
Not to be confused with this movie, which I did not love.
All right. National Ice Cream Pie Day. We'll start with that one. National Ice Cream Pie Day is observed annually on August 18th. This food holiday honors this refreshing frozen dessert that comes in many delicious flavors.
I've never heard of ice cream pie.
I've heard of ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah, I've never heard of an ice cream pie.
I never have either. I've heard of ice cream cake. I'm looking at, like right now, I'm looking at
they
a
look
picture.
delicious. They look good.
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture and it almost looks like cheesecake
Yeah, but
from
it's
the
just.
picture.
But I guess it's ice cream.
Yeah, but
Which,
you have like the graham cracker crust
yeah,
from a cheese, same that you would have with like a cheesecake, and then you have some sort of like fruit topping, but then the middle is ice cream.
yeah. Like you can literally do anything you want. It's essentially just an ice cream cake, but you're just shaping it into a pie.
Yeah, very interesting. So how to observe this? Be sure to either make some homemade ice cream pie or go out and visit a restaurant.
What if they don't have it?
Then you're,
Like I've never seen ice cream pie around here.
I've never seen ice cream pie on a menu.
I'm trying to like, is that a Southern thing? Is it like a Midwest thing?
I have no idea. I'm going just out of curiosity right now. I'm on Grubhub and I'm typing in ice cream pie. And I'm going to see if there's any place in New York City that has ice cream pie. I'm not seeing it here. The closest thing that I'm seeing is coffee mud pie ice cream. Mud pie ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which is not, that's not it. So in New York City, I am not seeing ice cream pie listed on any. Obviously, this is just a quick glance, but I have no idea. I really don't know.
I'm scrolling through pictures of recipes, and wow, they look so good.
I'm interested in this this lemonade ice cream pie. Looks very good. Chocolate crunch ice cream pie, peanut butter ice cream pie, banana split ice cream pie.
Chocolate Oreo ice cream pie, and you make your pie crust out of chocolate with Oreos.
Oh yeah, Oreo ice cream is awesome.
Yeah,
awesome. Get that cookies and cream in there.
Hell yeah! So
Yeah,
if you celebrate Ice Cream Pie Day today, use the hashtag Ice Cream Pie Day on social media.
Okay. All right.
The other one is National Soft Ice Cream Day, which is tomorrow, August 19th, as we're recording this. National Soft Ice Cream Day is observed annually on August 19th. Soft service ice cream is the result of air being introduced to the dairy product during the freezing process. In 1934, a Memorial Day weekend, Tom Carvel had a flat tire on his ice cream truck in Hartsdale, New York. After pulling into a parking lot, he began selling the softened ice cream to vacationers driving by. With amazement, seeing the love that people had for soft ice cream, he concluded that a fixed location selling the newfound dessert was potentially a good business idea. In 1936, Carvel opened his first store on the original broken down truck site, selling his secret formula soft serve ice cream dispensed from his patented super low temperature ice cream machines. And there you have it.
What are your guys' thoughts on soft serve?
I'm not a big fan, honestly.
It's garbage. Fucking garbage.
I just don't like it as much as regular ice cream. I don't think it's nearly as good.
I like it more.
You really? Wow. That's interesting. I just
wow, we're learning about our friends. I had no idea that Ryan was a big soft serve ice cream guy. Where do you go to get your soft serve?
Giant.
Giant has soft serve?
Oh no, I've been at Giant. I haven't been to any grocery store in years.
I don't think they do.
My mom gets it whenever.
Okay.
Hmm.
I have to look out for that. Yeah, maybe they do have it. I'm thinking more so of like the dispenser kind, you know.
I think that's the only way you can get it. I don't think you can just buy it because of the way that it has to be mixed and served. I don't think you
That's
can
Yeah,
just
true.
buy it.
Yeah, I don't think you like soft serve. I don't even know if you've had soft serve in your time.
You don't even know what the
you
fuck
can
it is.
you can buy it in grocery stores.
I don't know.
I don't think you can, dude. I don't think you can buy like a
I
pint of soft serve.
100% guarantee that you can.
I'm pretty sure you have to get it from those dispensers because it has to keep it at like a specific temperature, or it has to
Dude,
like mix it up.
I eat it all the time.
You eat it all the time.
Yes, my mom gets it for me often.
This is such bullshit.
Well, if she gets it for you, then she probably gets it. Maybe they have a soft serve machine at Giant. Maybe they do, but I don't think you can just like go to Rutter's and go to their freezer section and
It's
buy it.
always like
If she pop up to like
frozen yogurt.
wished, maybe you're just getting frozen yogurt. Like, is she popping up to the only
Yeah.
thing that you have soft serve wise is maybe Sweet Willows. Does your mom pop up to Sweet Willows
I
with
don't
that
know
creepy
what
baby
that
on
is.
that?
Yeah, which is still there, by the way. When I was there a couple months ago, I was surprised to see that place is
Still in
still.
business, man. Yeah,
I've
they're
never
still
been
rolling.
there. Never
Me
been
neither.
there.
It's the sign. The sign puts me off. I can't
It
do
does. It's a very unpleasant sign. Now, Kevin, maybe you can help me figure this out. So I remember there was
No, wait.
what?
Never mind.
Okay.
No.
What do you?
No.
You're thinking of normal ice cream,
No, double turn.
double churned.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different
Yeah.
than soft serve.
Yeah, that's different. And double churn is shit.
No,
Yeah.
I like that. I don't know about soft serve.
Yeah, soft serve's garbage.
Okay, so here's something that confused me. When I was younger, we had a TCBY. I don't think that's there anymore, but it was right by the comic book store, and I always remember TCBY being. I always remember it being soft serve ice cream. But was it actually frozen yogurt? Because TCBY is the country's best yogurt, right? But I was always under the impression that it was ice cream that I was getting there. Do you happen to know if TCBY, if it was actual frozen yogurt, or if it was maybe they also had soft serve?
Okay, maybe they had a soft serve machine there for kids, I guess.
Because I don't. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I feel like I would know the distinction between frozen
they got
yogurt
soft serve.
and soft serve.
Yeah, they got soft serve.
Okay, all right. Because for a while there, frozen yogurt was like really big. I don't know if it's still big or not, and I remember going, and then it like sort of reminded me of TCBY, and like I feel like I never had proper frozen yogurt until many, many years later. And I remember thinking like, oh, this doesn't taste like TCBY. And then I was like, wait a minute, maybe that was just soft serve ice cream that I was eating.
It probably was.
I think it was.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure, like, if your dad took you to TCBY when you're little, he knows you're not going to know the difference. You don't know what the fuck the difference is between soft serve and yogurt, and I'm sure the soft serve was cheaper.
Yeah. I'm sure I would have probably preferred that anyway. Because I'm not a big fan of frozen yogurt.
Nah, that's garbage too.
It's just the thing that bothers me about it is that little bit of like kind of sour, that little sour taste. Like no matter what flavor you get, you're always going to get that kind of hint of sour yogurt.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it puts me off. Anyway, if you want to celebrate National Soft Ice Cream Day, you can celebrate by using hashtag National Soft Ice Cream Day on social media. Surprise, surprise.
Who would have guessed?
Yeah. All right. Any final thoughts, Ryan, on Ice Cream Man or any of the two ice cream days? Now, I know you're lactose intolerant. Are you still going to celebrate this holiday?
I probably want some ice cream. Doesn't fuck me up, man. Pizza doesn't. But milk, straight milk does. Melon.
As long as that milk is double churned, you're good to go.
I'm glad we got to the bottom of this soft serve thing.
I think how we moved on. He just had the realization. It's like, oh yeah,
What is double churn? What does that mean?
we double churn that shit.
Why?
They churn it,
Uh,
and then they
that's
throw
all
it back
it is.
in, churn it again.
Yeah, so I think it's a different process than like soft serve ice cream. It's a completely different process.
Yeah,
Like the consistency is a lot different. Like soft serve ice cream is like really, really smooth and like really creamy, but like it's almost like melted. It's almost like melted ice cream.
That must have been what he was serving on the cone.
Could be.
Cone. Because I'm telling you, dude, every ice cream good in that movie looked terrible. But not even one of them.
so he might have inadvertently been serving soft serve, probably because his equipment was just shitty.
Yeah.
It might have been easier to put the eyeballs in there.
Yeah,
Could be. Yeah, because you have the machine that's like constantly mixing it up.
Yeah.
When I was in York a couple months ago, we went to Max in Hellam, and I had Max ice cream, and it was amazing.
it sure was.
And I didn't know that Max is gone there, the other one. And it's like a restaurant now. But they have the ice cream at the restaurant.
Down there where Burger King used to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta have Rakestraw's ice cream. I still haven't done that.
Yeah, I don't think
my
I've
life?
ever had that either. Rakestraw's ice cream. I am sure I've asked you this before, but are they in any way related to you?
Nah, nope. They're the only other Rakestraw family around here. But yeah, and they even thought I think they called us one time. They were like, "Hey, we're having a family reunion," and we're like, "Yeah, we're not related.
We're
to
not
you."
related to you assholes. If anybody listening wants to have some really amazing ice cream experiences, I think that where we lived in central Pennsylvania has some really great ice cream places. Like we were spoiled. Like looking back now, like we were definitely spoiled when it comes to ice cream.
Was it Carmen's?
Carmen's, Handles.
Yeah.
Max ice cream is just incredible. And there's some other ones I think there too. Rakestraw's. Apparently. I've never had it, but
I don't know how good that is, but
yeah.
that's a thing.
Lots of good homemade ice cream places in that area. And Rutter's ice cream too is not it's actually
ice cream. Just Turkey Hill ice cream, man.
Those like Rutter's and Turkey Hill ice creams are not that bad either.
Peanut butter cup ice cream. Like the actual peanut butter cups.
Yeah. Who makes that?
Reese's.
Oh, Reese's. We're talking about like these like mom and pop like little homemade ice cream places. You're like Reese's.
Hey man, I can't help but good.
I like the Choco Tacos. I like the Nestle. Briars.
Doesn't talk about make them.
No, Taco Bell doesn't make them. I think they sold them at one point. I don't know if they still do, but Choco Tacos are great. I went to the Bronx Zoo last year and got a Choco Taco at the Bronx Zoo, and it was amazing.
Yeah, they're terrible, but they're also awesome.
It's
It's kind of like a situation.
I think they're pretty. I mean, the ice cream, the quality is not good. Like,
No, if the quality of any of it is not good.
Any kind of prepackaged ice cream stuff. I also hate, like, I don't like Breyer's ice cream. Really, any of the kind of mass-produced ice cream places, I don't like, because I grew up with eating good, like, homemade ice cream.
Yeah, I mean, I won't. I have to have Turkey Hill. It's gotta be Turkey Hill ice cream.
Yeah,
other shit.
Turkey Hill is pretty solid. All right, I think that's going to wrap it up for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can send us your questions and topics to feedback@filmpulse.net. You can follow us on Twitter, @FilmPulseNet, @FilmPulseKevin, and @MyLegsDon'tWork. If you have a minute, take a look at our Patreon page, patreon.com/FilmPulse. Consider helping us out by becoming a subscriber. For Kevin Rakestraw and Ryan Holes, my name's Adam Patterson. We'll see you next week.
See you later.